Food Banks Mississauga has launched its annual Ramadan Give 30 fundraising campaign, which runs from now until March 19th. Funds raised will help feed food banks visitors from across Mississauga and allow the food bank to source more halal-based foods for those in the Muslim community. Joining us now to talk more about it is Meghan Nicholls, CEO of Food Banks Mississauga. Meghan, good morning. Talk to me about this campaign because it is so crucial to help those facing food insecurity across our communities.
Well, traditionally, food banks have really focused their fundraising efforts at the holidays and around Thanksgiving time. But for 20% of Mississauga's community, Ramadan is the most important holiday of the year, a time where families gather with your more broad community. There's important dinner celebrations and fasting and really a time of reflection. And it includes giving back to those who don't have food to eat. And so we're proud to have an opportunity to engage with our Muslim neighbors and give them a chance to be able to support their neighbors through the work we do here at Food Banks Mississauga.
And how can people get involved? I know people are always wondering if there's a way to volunteer or when it comes to monetary donations. What can people do to help give back?
Well, for folks who'd like to contribute during the holy month of Ramadan, we welcome your donations. We're partnering with the National Zakat Foundation so that your gifts go twice as far. So for every $1 you give, instead of providing one meal for this holy month, it'll provide 2 meals. And thanks to our friends at Islamic Relief Canada who've sponsored us, folks can make cash donations and we can really stretch those as far as possible to buy those halal foods and to find donated food all along the supply chain. So you can go to our website at foodbankmississauga.ca and get all the information for how to celebrate with us this month.
Now, is there something that people we're looking for donations specifically for? Do we need a particular type of food, or are we just going right across the board for donations in general?
Well, certainly we would welcome whatever that your family celebrates with during the month of Ramadan. What are the special foods that are special for you? For people who are struggling with poverty and are struggling financially, those are the same things that they want to be able to share with their family. So pick up a second one for them. But if you're able to make a financial donation, we can stretch those really far. $1 allows us to provide over $4 worth of food that we can get donated. And so that's a way just to make sure that there's food year round for the over 50,000 people here in Mississauga who rely on a food bank every single month.
Absolutely. And Meghan, how important are the volunteers? Because we know it takes, an entire group to help each other out. But how important are the people behind you lending their time and those in the community that want to get involved? How can they do that?
Absolutely. Food Banks Mississauga runs on volunteer power. Over 1,000 of my neighbors here in the city of Mississauga volunteer at the food bank every year. And so folks can learn about the opportunities on our website. If you'd like organize a food drive or a fundraiser at your mosque, at your school, with a community group, we'd love to engage with you and help you do that as well. It really takes all of us to ensure that our neighbors have enough food to eat during Ramadan and every month of the year.
And speaking of that, obviously beyond this 30-day challenge, what is the best way for people to continue to show their support? Because fighting food insecurity is something that we face through a number of our communities here in the GTA.
Well, food insecurity is going to require action on a number of fronts. You can call your elected officials and ask them what additionally they're going to do to make life more affordable for your neighbors. We've seen some great interventions come from the federal government lately. You can volunteer at your neighborhood food bank. We're always looking for folks to help out. And you can make financial donations. Food banks are like lots of other businesses. We have expenses to stay open all year round, the rent on our facilities, the trucks, the fridges, all of these things, purchasing that food to get out in the neighborhood. And so if you're able to make an ongoing donation to support the food bank, we just really rely on community support because we're not government funded charities. And so anything folks can do to step up to make sure that their neighbors have food to eat, because it's a human right to have food. Until we can change policy, we can come together and make sure our neighbors don't go hungry.
Yeah, you have to lean on each other. Well, Meghan, thank you so much. And again, this goes on until March the 19th, so lots of time to get involved and give back. Meghan, thank you.